What's up, my gaming family? Welcome back. Yiğitcan is here, and today we are back with another Seraph in the Darkness video. Due to a request from many of you, I will go over my Lightning God Sorcerer build. This build is a beginner-friendly build and very easy to level up, so if you recently started playing this game, you can hit level 60 with this build in no time, where you can start running your maps and dropping those juicy items. If you are loving this game so far as I am, make sure you hit that like button to give this video a boost. Let's jump right into it. As the name suggests, this build relies on Sorcerer's lightning damage spells, so we need to use items supporting this. The main stat of Sorceress is energy. This was the one that boosts your spell damage, and we need this to be as high as possible. So as you level up, use your stat points mainly on the energy. If you need 1 or 2 strength, dex or vitality in order to wear one of your armor, that is fine, but majority of your stats should go to the energy. This will boost your damage output and you will be able to kill the mobs before they even reach you or damage you. Next, let's talk about spells and how to level up. You will use the lightning spell skill tree while you level up. Early in the game, you can start by lightning bolt, and as you level up, you will be able to open more lightning spells such as the lightning nova and dark thunder. You could use either of these when you have a sufficient level, and there is actually a really cool feature here, which is the skill reset button. So you can reset your skills till you are level 60 using this button. It only has a 4-minute cooldown and you can do this as many as possible, as many as you want, so feel free to use this option. After 60, this button deactivates and you need to use some items in order to reset your skill points. So when you're around level 59, definitely test out different builds, and whichever you like the most, you can keep progressing with that build. At the level 12, after you activate your Lightning Nova, you will be able to activate the Thunderstorm skill. I highly recommend you to use this spell in the mid and early of the game because it's very strong. It basically shocks a random enemy with a huge area, so even if you are away from keyboard, this skill will still kill the mobs surrounding you easily and you will progress very fast. So here is the example of Lightning Storm skill. As you can see, as I just walk around or stay away from keyboard, this shocks the enemies and kills them. And it does a quite bit of damage, especially in the mid game. So you want to max the spell out as much as possible in the mid game. When you level up enough for the Chain Lightning, we will actually swap our main skill as this skill. Chain Lightning is also a very powerful spell, and my recommendation is actually putting this as your left click. You will both be able to walk around with your left click button. And when you see an enemy, you could click on the shift and start using the spell. I recommend you to save your right click to the Lightning Flash, which is a teleportation skill. If you assign this to your right click, you can basically teleport to any location by clicking on the right. So whenever you hit enough levels to open both Chain Lightning and Lightning Flash, I recommend you to stat reset. You are gonna spend 1 spell stat on the Dark Thunder and 1 on the Lightning Flash in order to activate this skill. Put this on the right, and for your remaining points, first max out your Chain Lightning, and for the remaining you can use them on the Thunderstorm. This way you will have 2 strong skills on your account. Thunderstorm will take care of single targets, and whenever there is a crowd of monsters, you can use your Chain Lightning to zap all of them out and kill them. The next important skill is the Lightning Mastery. This opens up around level 30. And it basically boosts all your lightning skill damage, so you may wanna max this skill out as well, so your skills will damage higher. There are 2 other skills in the lightning spell skill tree. These are Mystic Armor and Thunder Field. So Mystic Armor is basically using your mana instead of your health whenever you get hit by a mob, and the Thunder Field is creating an area of thunder which is damaging the mobs over time, so quite strong especially for the bosses or monsters that have a high health bar. For the most of the gameplay, Chain Lightning and Storm Thunder will carry you through the acts. Close to the final acts, Thunderstorm will start to feel very weak. At that time, feel free to swap this out to the Thunder Field skill, and for any remaining skills, you can use them on the Mystic Armor to improve your defensive skills and make your character more tanky, more difficult to kill during the boss fights. As a 59 sorceress, here is my final skill tree. So as you can see, I maxed out my Mastery, Thunderfeld, and the Lightning skill. And for the remainings, I have activated the Lightning Flash and used them on the Mystic Armor. Next, we will discuss some of the items that you can use to make this build even more powerful. As general rule of thumb, for these type of games, you should always max out your resistances as early as possible. So in this game, the max cap is 75%. Make sure you collect enough resistance in your amulets plus your gear to max this out, because you will get one shot by some boss or mobs if you don't have these maxed out in these type of games. As we mentioned before, our main attribute is the energy, so any item that gives us extra energy will return back to us as an additional damage output. So you can prioritize this attribute when you are looking for new gears. The Amesticid stones provide energy if they are inserted into the armors, so you can use these stones to increase this further. As always, weapon is the number one item that is the most important for any type of build. For the sorceress, I recommend you to find a magecraft staff. My item is not the best item yet, but you can see that it has a skill level +1 for the all sorceress skills, and there are some juicier ones which actually provide more lightning damage and also level up your chain lightning or any other skill you are actively using, which will boost significantly your damage. Additionally, I have in this staff 20% lightning damage and some additional lightning damage added by spell skill, which are both boosting the damage of my character. You could also look for cast speed here, or extra spell damage, or elemental damage % up. All of these will fit well on this type of character. The second most important item in this build is the rings, in my opinion. So in this game we have the lightning damage rings. As you can see, these rings provide additional % lightning damage, and they can go up to 20%. Common or magic version of these drop very frequently. You could collect these and craft them into a rare ring for yourself. And while you do the crafting, you can prioritize the things like energy, HP, or resistances that you are lacking. So you will have a strong ring that is supporting your build. In this game, you also carry around a pack of amulets with you, which are boosting your stats and skills. For these amulets, you could prioritize lightning damage added by spell skill, because this will 100% increase the damage output of your character. And additionally, focus on energy or any resistances that you are lacking, or maybe HP if you want to be more tanky sorceress. The final item I wanna bring up is the World Ring, which I was very unlucky with it. I only managed to get +2 Thunderstorm. These rings will improve the max cap of your skills, and you will drop 1 World Ring in every act, so you will end up with 10 World Rings. Since we are using Thundering Storm and the Chain Lightning as the main skills, if you can find a World Ring which is improving these skills, that will be the ideal world. However, I was very unlucky. In my 10 World Rings, I got nothing close to these 2 skills. Alright, crypto gaming family, this is the end of my Lightning God Sorceress build. Maybe the RNG gods with you, more content on this game are coming, and we will also do a code giveaway very soon, so stay in touch with us using our socials. Till next time, stay well, stay crypto, and I will see you in the crypto gaming world.